gonna be a very active baby.
Yeah. Keep moving right now.
Yeah, and he moves all day, so he's, he's gonna be very active. I am Amy. I am 29 years old. I'm a surrogate, and I'm also a full-time student. I'm going for a nursing degree.
这是 Amy 的第4个小孩，与前面3次不同，她肚子里的是一个跟她毫无血缘关系的中国宝宝。
I heard about this I would say 7 years ago. My neighbor across the street did surrogacy. She's on her 2nd journey right now. And then I wanted to do it because I know I get pregnant really fast. So I figured I'm a good candidate for it. And I figured I could give somebody else the opportunity.
You're seeing a demographic change. Women are taking longer to get married, taking longer to have children. They're having more problems, success on their own. When we look at couples from China, the 2-child policy is giving them a second chance. They're actually using surrogacy because they don't feel that they're young enough to carry the baby. So we're doing a lot of surrogacy for patients from China. So the percentage is much higher.
我们从1999年中国的2%到3.5%的这个不孕不育率，到现在2017年新的数据有15%到20%的不孕不育患者，所以说这方面的需求很大。2018年的数据来看，我们1500个周期，其中有1/3的是代孕的客人。
傍晚6点，孩子的亲生父亲赶到了医院。Amy 为他准备了一份礼物。
他说给你留一个好的这个。
I kept all of the ultrasound pictures and I put them from the first ultrasound that I got all the way up until the last ultrasound, so that way he can remember it and be part of it as well, even though he wasn't around.
这是第1次做 B 超。
我那个女儿一模一样。
哦，是吗？
鼻子也是这么大。
He said his sonogram looks exactly like his other daughter.
Oh, really? Yeah, just look like his daughter. The big nose. Yeah.
A year and a month ago, so December of 2017. Got matched with another parent, but she was older, 60. So I didn't feel comfortable doing it, so I declined. And then 3 days later, they told me that he wanted to meet me.
But this is like a mutual selection.
Yeah, so yes, it is. So I have to feel comfortable with the parents and they have to feel comfortable with me.
代孕孕妈妈，我们在选择的时候门槛还是蛮高的，要做心理各方面的测试，我们还要做很多的背景调查，以前有没有犯过罪呀、吸过毒啊、酒驾呀。那么经过所有这些筛选之后，其实我们真正能录取的孕妈量只有3%到5%。
在任何代孕流程前，双方要花上几个月乃至半年的时间，理清包括监护权、费用补贴、支付方式以及意外保障等条款。代孕过程中可能出现的大多数状况，都会被量化成责任和权益，放进合同里。
Like my friend, she's on her 2nd journey and said at 9 weeks, the baby stopped growing. There was no heartbeat, so she just had a miscarriage and she said it felt like labor.
What would happen to her? Does she have to continue?
It depends on the contract, but from my understanding, if I had a miscarriage before 28 weeks or something, I had to wait a couple months and then I have to do the next embryo.
今天是Irma移植手术的第2天，为了保证最佳的子宫环境，她还需要继续注射和服用一段时间的保胎药。
You have to do it on this side, because you did it last night on the other side.
All right.
The only time that I did get the bruise was because we put two different injections in the same day, same spot, and that's how I got bruised. But we learned our lesson. I'm like, not anymore. You gotta do one on each side.
You learned, because I told her, I said I'd rather do one in each hip.
Yeah.
Yep. And that was it.
I started about in August, where I first, applied. And then they just told me that they would let me know when they would have a profile, that would match to me and see if I was interested. So pretty much towards the end of September is when they sent me his profile. I signed my contract at the beginning of December. I mentally have prepared myself. This baby is not mine, But it's just to know that, you know, having the whole pregnancy feeling like, you know, I'm gonna feel the first kick, you know, I'm gonna go in and feel the first heartbeat. I see more like a niece, somewhat related, but not so close of a bond, but I can see like, this is gonna be my niece, you know, that I did this for someone else and, you know, gonna see her, you know, grow and pictures when she grows up and stuff like that.
晚上8点半 ，Amy 在产房等了近7个小时，她的宫缩频率远远没有达到生产的水平。
5 in the morning, 3 in the morning on to 10, probably between that. I would say between 3 and 10 in the morning. Thank you, sweetie. Any pressure?
I feel it, but it's not painful. It's just pressure.
But like down there? Like,
Oh, I
poop?
No, not down there. No.
Okay, let me know when you get that pressure.
Okay.
11点，仍然没动静。助产士决定为 Amy 注射催产素。
So right now we're just waiting every hour to check me to see how far dilated I am. Once I'm at 10, then they're gonna have me push.
凌晨3点半，宫缩开始加剧。
I don't think I need you. Thank you.
There's ours right there. Oh my goodness, the miracle.
All right, that's as long as you're in, right through that pressure and burn, okay? A little harder, you're almost there.
Big zones. 4:30. Oh, he's until he takes the baby from the hospital somewhere. Yeah, night.
So after having the baby, the placenta got stuck in my uterus. So the doctor was having a hard time removing it and I was losing blood. If he was unsuccessful, he's had an OR ready for me to do surgery, and the risk of that was me losing my uterus. So I started getting really scared. So then I told him, please just keep trying, even if I'm in a lot of pain, keep trying and avoid to do the surgery. It was just him pushing against my uterus and having his hand in there and scraping it and just pulling hard. But successfully he was able to remove it.
代孕这个从我们开始接触的时候到现在，短短6年时间，从原来一个代孕从头到尾做完，从7、8万美金，现在已经增长到了12到15万美金，这是一个市场的平均价格。现在12到15万的报价来讲的话，孕妈大概能拿到4万。对。
那这个其实对于孕妈来说是，
其实钱真的并不多。
My more concern was her. I see her putting her life in jeopardy in a way because anything can go wrong.
And I have to admit, there's times where I'm like, why you gotta be so negative? Why do you always have to think for the worst? Why can't you just be positive and say?
So what worst case scenario have you guys talked over? Did you
Like, let's say she goes in labor, and they need to choose the baby or her. I'm pretty sure she's gonna say the baby because it's a baby. But I've always told her, you have to think your own children. You might be saving one life, but there's 3 that is your blood. They're your children, and they're gonna stay with. They're not gonna have a mother. I've told her that. Do you want to risk that? And she's like, well, don't be negative. Everything's gonna be okay. Let's try to be positive. And if it's gonna happen, it's gonna happen. Everything's gonna fall into place, and everything's gonna be okay. So here we are.
色惨白，就你还挺轻松的，就搞得好像他要移植了一样。
不客气，然后一来这医院我就
没事儿。我是从开头到现在，我都没有觉得我是代孕，我就感觉那孩子是我自己的。我要跟他说，以后你要不要我了，我就把这2个孩子都给你带走。
都给你带走。
对。我说，你说为什么有好多女的要愿意为你们这样的人生孩子呢？我说那我就是愿意啊，我是这样才可以成为一个家呀。
At first, I thought it would be more like a professional environment between the parents and I. But I mean, if they're willing to at least, once a month or once every 3 months, like send pictures, I would love to see him like grow up. It was just like a feeling as if I was having my own child, but obviously I like knew the difference, but it felt a connection with the baby. Yeah.
以前我是对结婚呀、要孩子这些，可能是我比较自私。我想一个人同时跟我去分享他的爱，我觉得我有点接受不了。哪怕一个玩具啊，我觉得不行。但是现在想，他爱我的同时，我也在爱他呀。我们在一块儿多好呀！我希望他以后是什么都会跟我去说，我们俩可以什么都交流，就像朋友一样，跟他一起长大，跟他一起玩。
Very nice.
Thank you.
Just waiting for that all clear right now from the embryo.
I'm not saying that I won't do this in the future, but if everything goes well, I know that my intended father would want to at least have 3 kids, and he would want to go with the same surrogate if possible. It would be nice to see that, if I did it for that niece, and if I have maybe a nephew, or another niece, or, and just have that kind of bond in it, that can continue to be bonding.
Oh my god.
What was your first impression of the baby?
Oh, I think he was beautiful. I think that's the one part that I didn't know how I was gonna feel like afterwards. And I felt happy. But I felt happy for the dad.